Okay, we're going. Wow. I can select that and go here. Oh wait, no, we can't already have sick diesel. Yeah, there he goes. Gotta go here. We go there. There we go. Okay. There. Wonderful. Hello, welcome. Welcome to a funny stream. The computer's kind of lagging out a little, which is not a good start, but that's fine probably, right? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Hello. Welcome. This will be interesting because this is the first time, I think, at least in a while, this is the first time in a while I've pinged everyone in the stupid server of nowhere for a stream. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully I don't regret it. Hello. Welcome. Hope that you're all doing well. How are you all doing? Whoa, that lag. Yes, how are you all doing? Don't mind me. Just doing my silly little weird thing. Weird. You're doing well? That's good. That's good, I like that. That's what you like to hear. It's been a while since I've worked on this route, so hopefully gonna make decent progress. Hopefully. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm doing alright. I will say, before I started stream, I was like, oh, I should try and make some progress, and just so I can like get into the flow of it before I start actually streaming. And I was like, oh man, I'm really struggling on the signal box section. What the hell am I going to do? If only there was some signal box I could use as reference for this bit. Like, you know, something between Gordon's Hill and Marin that I could easily use. If only there was something I could use. And then I was like, you goddamn moron, there's always been something you could use. Why didn't you just consider this? I wish I could think. Critical skill. Does that fix that? No, but oh well, that's fine. Put them back. Bring them home. I'm tired? I mean, that's fair. No, that's very fair. Hope you get some rest and relaxation in. Maybe putting Gordon... Oh my god, these stupid feather signal things are blocking the way. Ugh. What the hell am I going to put in the middle here? There's barely any room. You could just A5 it. I need more than that. Oh. Music, please, any day now. Just thought you said next stream would be the free write stream. I did think about it. I did think about it, but I don't know. I feel like that's something I want to do a little bit more preparation for. I did kind of forget to prepare for it, admittedly, but also, I don't know. I feel like I need to kind of figure out how I want to do that, because I need to put some checks and balances in before that goes horribly wrong. I don't know. We'll work it out. I do want to do it. I've not forgotten, I promise. Just ignore the thing I just said about forgetting to prepare for it. We'll work it out. Since Rosie appears in your episodes, is your series a hybrid of the Railway series and TV series on a Railway series style Sodor? The way I think of it is, I just do whatever I want in my stories. So you get Rosie, You get Nia, you get Emily, you get all the characters I want, but they're on what I want, which is a bit of Railway Series Sodor, a bit of TV series where it makes sense. But locations wise, it's like it's Railway Series stuff with other things plastered on top, pretty much. Have you ever watched any studio? I had this thing last time. I forgot how to pronounce. I should really know how to pronounce this. How do you pronounce? Oh my god, how do you pronounce it again? Ghibli. There we go. Good grief, I should really know how to pronounce that. Ghibli. I seem to get this question a lot, surprisingly. I've watched Spirited Away, Ponyo when I was very, very young. We still have some like little Ponyo finger puppets somewhere in the house. And I have a lot of stuff of the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service, but I've never actually watched that one, so fake fan. Are you making the best version of Gordon's Hill, CGI Gordon's Mountain? You can do that. Also, it's kind of it's a hard route to make because there's nothing to make. It's just giant mound. Is there anything? Oh, there's like. Okay. Oh, I put a gate there and I didn't even notice. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, if I go CL Bush. It's not exactly right, but it's fine. It's a Dalby illustration. I don't need to be 100% accurate. Because he didn't care, and neither do I. Oh god, CGI Golden Hill sucks. I'm joking. I know you're joking. Don't worry. Which aesthetic do you prefer, TV series or Railway Series? I wonder. You could probably figure out which one I prefer. You can do it. Oh, those. CL assets are great until they start taking too long to download because DLS is fun. DLS is very, 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 very fun. But, it's fine. They're worth it. Great stuff. They're really good. Really handy assets to have. Okay, this will be interesting. So I delete that. Okay, make it so the trees lean backwards, but maybe not that much, because Jesus Christ, that's a little dangerous, I feel. What's the future of Sodor's Golden Flowers? It's still chucking along, I don't know. It's just nothing's really happening to it, it's always there. It's not like a series or anything, it's just it's just my silly little headcanon. What was the inspiration behind that name? The inspiration was, literally just Undertale, because golden flowers are important in Undertale, and I was like, I like flowery names. I think I will name this Sodor's Golden Flowers, but with a bit of Sudric and a bit of Latin to try and make it a little more interesting. Hello, Mango. Thoughts on All Engines Go. I really, really cannot stress enough that you all need to go watch the Toby episode. The Super Axel. It's a really good one. Really recommend you go watch it. It's really good. It's really good. Don't let Henry see the trees tilting too much or he'll cry. I mean, it's fine. They'll be fine. He'll be fine. Thank you, Dalby, for adding these random trees here. Okay, so just put the bushes behind them. I'll figure this out. Because it can't disrupt the Series 1 set, is the thing. Maybe I should have the Series 1 set pulled up, actually. I don't really need the TV series Percy Runs Away. Oh, well, I kind of do, because I want to put down the... Well, do I? I kind of wanted to put down the coal staves, but... it's whatever. Did you see the new Licorice short? Yeah, one of the first things I did when I woke up. Yeah, it was great. Loved it. As always, Gisato and Token are fucking great. They are very silly. Love them. So good. Might watch the Toby episode later. Yeah, you won't regret it, bud. Loved it? Yeah. Yeah, it's so good. It's so fun. Just so nice to see them be silly. Favorite merchandise range? I mean, I don't really... I kind of go back and forth on which one is my favorite. I guess I don't really think about it too hard. I do like... I like Pla Rail, but also I feel like the die-cast stuff is most, like, accessible, easiest to just have, you know? Where did Percy crash in the Railway Series version of Percy Runs Away again? It was after Gordon's Hill, so it would have been... It's around the Marin area, so I'm just putting it here. We don't have an exact location for it. I'm willing to assume it's here. We have like a smaller version. Bonjour. Bonjour. Welcome. How's that? It's kind of cutting it close. Let's move that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. How does it look from over here? Well, you can barely see it anyway, so that's fine. Oh wait, I forgot to turn off in-game sounds, which I usually do. It not hurt to update this a little. Watching a premiere was very weird because I was expecting where it ended to just go into the opening, but nope, it was just a black screen. No, that's fair. I only saw it in my notifications this morning. Oh my God. Oh wait, no, is this just the stupid grass bank being weird? Yep. Love this stupid goddamn thing. Yeah, no, they are very short. I'm trying to make the prop of Edward from the model series, but I'm using cardboard to build the model. I've gotten the chassis boiler done. Just need the cap and tender. Good luck. Cardboard seems like a bit of a menace to use, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. What is your headcanon for Rosie? She used to work at the port of Barrow with Ginty, and then the two of them came over to Sodor in 1967. And they were also two of the engines who were there, while the others were in London. There. Quick question, will any of your routes be available to download? At some point, yeah. Like, I've got a few routes up on Ivor Engineering Works, but I don't want to release my dioramas because I know people will be disappointed when they realize that they are indeed dioramas. The thing is with releasing dioramas, people kind of forget that they are, you know, dioramas, and you have to be quite careful using them, otherwise you can see the end of the set. Every now and again, I'll still see people use my old Edgar Hodges diorama, and they will very clearly show the end of the set, which is not their fault, but yeah, it just makes me a little bit wary because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Okay. Actually, let me go check. Have people reacted with the sick diesel emote? Yes, they have. Oh goody. Excellent. Excellent. Do you think Murdoch would scream within 1 minute of meeting Philip? Probably. Yell might be more apt, I feel. So did my assets downloaded. Just quietly installing some stuff in the background. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, these will be fun to use. I will have to keep these on hand for when I finally do Marin, which I will at some point. We'll see. What is your favorite model you have in Trains? Him. Who else? Hello blocks. Hey, those are nice. They are very nice. By George M 2010 on the DLS. Will you introduce any more OCs in your videos? It's possible. We'll see. No plans currently, but you never know. Kind of looks like crap right now, but we'll work on that. What's your favorite video games? my favorite video games include Mario 3D World, Undertale, Deltarune, not trains, anything but trains, dear God, not trains at all, oh my God. And there's others that I am currently forgetting. Deltarune tomorrow? Yeah, well, everyone said it was tomorrow, and then it wasn't tomorrow. It's coming. Mario 3D World is great. It is. Love it. You get to play as Toad, which makes it the greatest game of all time. This would have actually been quite good to use around here in hindsight. Actually. Oh, Jesus. Nope. There we go. What's Deltarune? I'm out of the loop. It's gonna take too long to explain to you what Deltarune is. It's gonna take way too long. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Personally, my favorite Mario game is Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is very good. I like Mario 64, but I can't finish the game. It's a bit of a long game to finish, so I don't blame you. Finding every star is a lot. I'm thinking of getting into anime, and I was wondering if you had any suggestions. Yeah, I have a few. Bocchi the Rock, Licorice Recoil, Girls Band Cry, and I still need to finish it myself, but Brand New Animal has been very fun. What to Johnson, 98462 and 87506, the learned engines after they were sent away from the NWR? I can't tell you about Johnson and 87546, but 98462 is on the Railway of Nowhere now. Don't I have that in the frequently asked questions? It's fine, whatever. I've never properly finished Mario 64. I've only ever finished it with the BLJ. Yeah, no, I think I'm the same. I think I nearly got to the point of beating it, and then just didn't in the end, which was funny. I'm a little silly. If the series continued beyond Series 24, which character would you like to? Would you have liked? Would you have most liked to see come back in CGI? For me, it would be either Arthur, Molly, or Neville. Molly would be up there for me. I think Madge might have been fun, but she would have been a bit limited considering they just never did anything with the Scarlet engines. There's some other ones that I'm forgetting again, but oh well. I need to watch Bocchi. I feel like I always say that and just never get to it. Don't worry, many such cases. I can't talk. I really can't talk. I always tell people like, oh yeah, I'll have a look at this thing, and that I never do because executive dysfunction. I think that's what we call that. Will there be a sequel to Indignation Meeting 79? All I'm gonna say is that right now there's nothing in the works. So make of that what you will. Boca would be nice, I guess. I guess the thing is that, like, what would they do with Boca? Well, okay, it's also worth noting that, like, apparently the logic was for the team that they were going to introduce every classic series character back first, and they just basically put a veto on bringing back hit era characters until they brought back every classic series character, which is so stupid, because like why would you want Bertram back before like Molly or, you know, anyone else? Fucking Bertram. Have you had any video ideas that you thought would be good, but you didn't do it because of reasons? Oh, believe me, buddy, tons. I'm not going to tell you, but again, executive dysfunction, it really gets you. I can't wait for the next Audrey Diorama challenge. Oh, true, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no, that'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see if they do something again. Maybe it's different. I mean, I would have liked a lot of characters to come back, like Molly, Murdoch, Duke and Boca. I mean, I imagine a lot of people would have. Indignation meeting 80 would just be stupid old Toby having more nightmares. In my ideal world. No, I mean, where did he go before he got preserved by the Railway of Nowhere? He just went back to the mainland. Hung around there for a little bit. He was withdrawn by BR and then Railway of Nowhere preserved him. That's all. I do really want to work on this part of the route, but I probably shouldn't because there's still so much I need to do everywhere else along it. But oh, it looks nice. I'm happy with this. Do you find it weird how Stanley returned to Misty Island Rescue and cameoed multiple times in Series 14, but it took him until Day of the Diesels to actually speak? I mean a bit, but like, I'm also not surprised given he didn't have anything beforehand besides Great Discovery. It does? Wow! Imagine if we got Tiger Moth before Molly, we probably literally would have. Bench of Nowhere. That bench will be something, I promise. There's a... did I really close Google Maps? I opened it to make sure I had it on hand for when I started working on this, and then clearly I forgot to actually, you know, have it. Kind of a problem. Yeah, because you have that. That's right. And then there was another bench somewhere else along here. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm basically playing GeoGuessr right now. Where the hell is it? There was a bench, wasn't there? Maybe there wasn't. Oh wait, no, was it over here? Oh, but that... No, there's just like rocks. No, I made that the hell up. Okay, get rid of that. Sometimes I am full of shit. I was in reference to you saying this area looks good. Okay, I was just making sure. Thank you. It's very kind. Hello. How's 98462 doing? You have to go ask Alfred yourself. Have you seen the new Thomas match? I presume you mean merch. And if you have, what are your opinions on it, and what character would you want to get? I will say my main interests lie in the metal collection stuff. I do really like that storybook Thomas. That's very cute. Yeah, no, I really like it. As everyone else has said, the tender engines do look a bit funny, but like, it's fine. I think it's fine. It's just nice to have nice Thomas toys again. I don't know. They're just nice. You know? They're nice. am eagerly looking forward to when they come here. I don't know if I'll be able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna collect every single thing, but we'll see. Because I've already splashed out on getting the Pla Railway Series Thomas. Whoops. They came out in Australia first, which is so funny. Like, I don't understand that at all. I'm just sitting here, like, vibrating anxiously, waiting for them to come over here next. Part of me really wants to be really funny and put the flag of some obscure country in my front yard, purely to fuck with the people on the extremely low chance it appears on GWShunter. That would be such a power move. Holy shit, that would be fucked up. No, that's a great idea, but also wow, that's cruel. Sodor GeoGuessr would be weird. Show some random old building in the middle of an English countryside, 72, and be like, this is Balladrin. I mean, yeah, no, it really would be. It's kind of like how it is for, like, Ireland and such. Just random vast fields with absolutely no signs of civilization in the slightest. Oh, that'd be funny, though. Oh shit! Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I have to catch up with track. With chat. Has anyone else noticed how, despite consistently being voiced by Keith Wickham in the UK dub, we've had 3 voices before keeping his Henry-ish voice? I mean, Keith Wickham probably just forgot each time, and I don't blame him. 260 Henry is fire. Sure, something like that. Even funnier because there's a house on my street with an Australian flag. That's just cruel. That's even more fucked up. That'd be so confusing. Wait. Oh wait, did I? No, I got rid of the shunt disc. That's fine. What's GeoGuessr? You might want. I don't really go there myself. I think you'd have to look it up on your own. Sorry, buddy. I still can't get over how it's being marketed as classic. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's like, it's silly, but I guess it makes sense from a marketing perspective. I think that they're trying to push the idea that it's like a, you know, kind of legacy sort of thing. I don't know. I mean, if seemingly as they're going to still be selling All Legends Go stuff alongside it for a little while, I guess they need to distinguish it from each other somehow. Have you thought about doing something with Molly? Yes, multiple times. Hello, TN. Pretty sure we got Series 24 early. Also, Better Call Saul's final season weirdly released day and date with AMC airing and took like 8 months to release worldwide on Netflix. I guess we get a lot of shit early for some reason. That is funny. I know at the very least, like, we down here, we do consistently get stuff a little bit earlier than everyone else just because of time zones. So it's like, we get things a few hours before everyone else, which is really funny. Misty Island Rescue Whiff is the best Whiff in my opinion. I love how much authority he has. Can we talk about Whiff in Misty Island? I've been talking about this with my friends. We gotta talk about this. There's a scene in Misty Island Rescue where it's in the middle of the fucking night. Just in the middle of the night. And Whiff and the Fat Controller are just standing there at like search and rescue center. They're staring into the tunnel, and they're just stood there. And then Whiff goes, "You can't build your office in there, sir. It's the old Misty Island tunnel." And then the Fat Controller immediately goes, "I don't have time to worry about an old tunnel, Whiff. Good night." And then he leaves. So can we break down the scene real quick, okay? The Fat Controller brought Whiff out in the middle of the night to tell him, "Hey, Whiff, I want to build my new office in here." And then Whiff was like, "No, sir, you can't do that. It's a tunnel." And the Fat Controller immediately goes, "I don't have time to talk about an old tunnel, Whiff. Good night." And then he fucking leaves. What did he mean by this? What did he mean by this? He brought him out here to talk about it, and I told him he didn't have time to talk about it, and he was gonna build his tunnel, his fucking office in the tunnel! I think he was gonna put it in front of the tunnel. No way. No, he was totally gonna build it inside. Farewell, little brother Sid, by the way. I remember watching Percy Runs Away for the first time, and at the end they said something like, Gordon and Percy are now firm friends. And I was like, what? I thought Gordon hated him. And Gordon didn't really hate him. We don't actually see much of Gordon's reaction to Percy prior. The only one he really doesn't get along with at first is Henry, because he scared the shit out of him. But wait, but why was he there then if he didn't have time? Exactly! He didn't have time! Why did he bring him out here? Incomprehensible man. Explain the office how he has in the seasons following at the center then. Because he realized he couldn't build it in the tunnel! Obviously! Oh yeah, we used to put garbage in there. Oh my god, they did say that, didn't they? What a fucking weird special. What a fucking weird special. A trend I've noticed is that both the show and the toys cannot be good at the same time. Show bad, toys are cool, the inverse applies. So the show ends, the toy becomes the best they've been in years. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, we had good toys for a bit. For 1 year, we had good toys under Mattel with the Arc era, and then they just went, no. I should really be looking at the Percy Runs Away illustration. Yeah, the trees are... There's a lot more trees here than I've depicted. I should probably work on that. Oh, you'd be a good one to put around here. Oh, these telephone wires are fucking... They are micro-spacing between the tree. Okay, that's fine. There we go. No, needs to be a bit more like branch stuff. Branch stuff? It needs to be more bare. That's what I meant. Why did I say branch stuff? Don't be a root maker. Just don't. Don't be a root maker if you don't know anything. Slash, if you're me. I mean, that kinda looks alright. That's kind of contrast a bit with the very empty field alongside it. I'll have to work on that a bit. Oh, I completely forgot that I was like, yeah, I need to add a hill in the background. And I'm gonna have to now figure out how to make this hill look good alongside the rest of it. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, no, that was a really bad copy and paste. Sure. We'll work on that. I'm a route builder, but I don't detail. It's a bit of a problem. Route making is a blessing and a curse. More course, of course. I'm currently making a route train series about American locomotives. It's not painful, but it's not fun either. Don't worry. You'll be able to find out. You'll be able to figure out which one you lean closer towards very quickly. Route building sucks. Sometimes I say as I download 10 gigabytes worth of content because I lost it all. Which in it of itself is a blessing. But I feel the need to curse myself. That's cruel. What do we call this? Is it sunk cost fallacy? I think. No, I think that's a different thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know things. No, that doesn't look right. Yeah, okay. I do actually quite like how this bit's coming along. I should save. Huh. Will Johnson and Alfred return to Sodor sometime in the future to apologize to their old colleagues? Check something real quick. Okay, I do have this in the frequently asked questions that I have in the description, but just, I want to stress, again, currently not working on Such and Rails, and whether or not they would come to do that, that's up to you to decide. For now, that's entirely up to you. There was a Better Call Saul episode about it. Yeah, I believe that. I'm not sure. Gosh, I'm not sure. I feel like Johnson's gonna die. I don't know why. I just feel like they are. So the roots of Tidmouth and Groven's Gate to Vickers Town that I'm yet to finish making. Yep. You're brave. Music? No, keep playing the music. Thank you. Good lord. Ugh, that lag. Nope, that did not look right. That looks a bit better. I bopped the mic. I'm sorry. Will they come back to Sodor, yes or no? That's up to you. I don't have an answer for you. The ball is in your court. I'm sorry. I haven't dabbled with that stuff in a good long while. I'd like to do some more route building, but it's really time consuming to get right, and I really struggle getting terrain down. Oh, believe me, terrain's a pain. like look at this. This is hell. This is all hell. I can't believe I even made it this far on this route, because this is a pretty crap field, actually. It's just you never know until you try. Terrain stuff is impossible. I don't even try be accurate to the Railway Series map with terrain. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it at all. At one point I was actually having fun making trains routes, and then God saw I was having fun in trains with route building and stripped away my hard drive. Yeah, no, that's cruel, I'm sorry. Best Mario princess, we all know it's Daisy. I'm a Peach person myself. Though I do love them all. And Peach is good. You thought I was gonna say Rosalina, didn't you? You're wrong. You're wrong. Like Rosalina? Yeah, no, that's fair. Rosalina's great. I started writing promise stories, and by God, is it hard to write good character dialogue sometimes. No, it is, but it's something you gotta practice. You'll get there, bud. I'll say it so you don't have to. It's great, thanks. Oh, this tree, this weird thing. I feel like you can go here. Yeah, there we go. This is turning out quite differently from what I originally had in mind, but no, this is good. This feels a lot more full. Maybe I'll get a new signal box, we'll see. I know overall it's still fun, good. As long as it's still fun, it's still worth it. What locomotive class is Johnson? Johnson is a Midland Railway 3F with an additional leading bogie. Will 98462 be rebuilt into his old shape as a Great Eastern Railway S69? He will remain as he is. I think he's a B4, and I mean a B12, like from the 4th batch, like the 4th revision, I think. Oh, that would help, actually. Man, I wish I could see this. That's fine. Shane Dooney mentioned Shane Dewey. Shane Dewey. You know what I'm realizing? Sorry, I read the message. Kara, could you let me out of the basement, please? I'm sorry for letting Toby free. He was hungry. I'm gonna completely miss the point of that message and say I should really update like my channel profile to just do I still have it so my name is in my channel description, like my old name. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't really use Kara as a name anymore, so just making sure. Whoops. What class of locomotive is Yoshi? He's TTTE Yoshi. That's what it says on Zulfros. I read a story ages ago that I still kind of want to make, even if I want to move away from Thomas-related content. It's more of a visually told story, so there's not much on paper, but could be fun. Cool, that would be fun. I'd be interested in that. You do as your heart wants you to do. Hello, Extra Engine. Speaking of Yoshi, I didn't even process the fact that we started talking about Yoshi while Yoshi's Island music was playing. That's silly of me. God, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this field. Maybe I can bring the trees out a little bit further? Well, not further, I mean, a bit closer. How's that look? We'll work on it, we'll work on it. Speaking of Yoshi, is he on the route or no? Yeah, this is one of the more, like, obvious Yoshi placements. He's been there for a while. And do Thomas, Edward, Henry, Alfred, and Jota still think about each other as friends? Again, that's up to you. It is up to you. I like leaving answers up to people to decide, in case you couldn't tell. I really want to work on this part of the route, but I shouldn't because there's so much more that I need to do on every other part of the route. Did I? Oh wait. No, not that. That looks kind of gross. That also looks kind of gross. That also looks kind of gross. That's also kind of gross. I mean, that's gross, but like in a different way. Oh my god. These ones are huge. It does kind of look a bit naff, doesn't it? Does Yoshi live in that house? No, that's my house. Yoshi lives next door. Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. So this is Yoshi's house then, okay. That one's Mango's, that one's Yoshi's. Okay, well, in that case, I do really need to work on that house. Yoshi's house kind of sucks as it stands. Johnson uses they, them, or its pronouns. Johnson is not a he. Johnson did have mental problems. Johnson's white space stuff was based on me blanking out a lot. My bad, forgot about his pronouns for a moment. Read that message again. You're all good, but yeah, good try. As soon as this theme played, as in the Mario Party 10 music, this played in my NordVPN. I don't think Nintendo would do that. Yoshi's house is just that drawing of the horse that gets progressively worse as it goes on. I mean, that's pretty much how it feels, yeah. Who would Johnson's Muo be? I don't think they really have one. That's probably why they're not doing too good. What music theme was that in the first part of the Johnson saga where 87546 was coming back to Vickerstown from Tidmouth as he passed the Red Engine? That was Quiet Water and Waterfall from the Undertale Orchestra. No, the Undertale concert, rather. Does that look like crap? Oh, what do you know? It kind of does. Ah! Sorry. Ah, stop it! Sorry. No. Oh my god. Did I ever told you I found free all engines go push along ducks? Sounds like you got a pretty good distribution thing then. Nice work. I have one. I had to buy one because I wanted to take a funny picture with Sick Diesel. Speaking of which, there's a treat. There you go. We've been going on for nearly an hour. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going back to the stuff I was saying about Terrain earlier. Look at this. This is hell. I've even tried detailing this field. Can you even really see it from here? No, not really. I don't care. That's fine. Could I have a link to the music, please? Sure thing, bud. Undertale, orchestra, concert, quiet water. Is it gonna be in? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Virid. Can I reply to that message? No, I can't. But there's the music. There you are. I saw a Sick Diesel sing at Marshall's, but I ignored him. Why would you ignore him? Buy him, save him. The species is becoming extinct. Do you know how much a Sick Diesel is going to cost in the future? I'm going my favorite Donald Stonestone. Train's terrain is so not temperamental, especially totally on inclines. It's a pain in the ass. No, how much? Tons. Tons. Okay, hang on, I'm getting kind of overwhelmed. Let me try and figure out which I should be reading. Here's a quick question out of Scottish Twins. Who's your favorite if you have one? I tend to think more about Douglas, but you can't have one without the other. So. Bruh, he probably worth 10 cents. Bull fucking shit. No, you're wrong. That guy is gonna be worth fucking millions. He's Sick Diesel. There's no way. You'll regret it. You wait until he pops up on eBay for thousands upon thousands. He's a dying species. People will understand. I don't really know what I'm doing for that field. What are your thoughts on Sodor Productions? That could mean like a million things in my mind. Who's that? I don't know. Sodor Productions is like... That could be anything. That could be anyone. Sick Diesel is the new random piece of early wooden railway wagon that would go for thousands. Oh god. Yeah. Move over, troublesome brakeman. Wolf will be even more valuable than Sick Diesel. Even Duck of all characters will be more valuable. Bullshit! No way. They're gonna tank the whiff stock market, I'll have you know, because they're gonna be re-releasing him in the next the next wave of like the metal collection stuff. They know. They want Sick Diesel to come out on top. Whiteface or Troublesome Brake Van, not a brake van. Yeah, they really did name that thing a Troublesome Brake Van and then just made a regular van. Why even was the Troublesome Brake Van rare? What a time. Oh, Sodor Productions is the dickhead guy! Oh, man! No, we're not talking about him. Fuck him. I'm not giving him that time. No, we're leaving it there. Fuck him. That's all you need to know. Don't listen to him. Don't give him any attention. Block him. Report him. We're not gonna. No, I'm not giving you like a Sodor's finest on a giant bigot who loves rage bait. No. There you go. Bro, we just called it Troublesome Brake Van because it went on the end of the little closed to concerts or whatever the hell. Carrot, the Sodor's finest was just Leah. Wow, that's really good. I'm starting to realize I should really maybe consider putting out a post just saying, hey, I don't really like being called Kara anymore. Those days are behind me. I wish things with my names weren't so damn complicated. Why did I do this to myself? What's the lore of Sick Diesel? Because I don't get it. There's nothing to get. He's just Sick Diesel. Basically, one of my friends, Dear Rail, she made an edit of a Diesel quote of the day thing that the Thomas Facebook page posted where she replaced the face of Diesel with Sick Diesel's face, and the quote just read hospital, and we thought that was really funny. And there's more to it than that, but Sick Diesel just really needs a hospital. What should I call you then? Demon of Nowhere? You can call me Takina for now. I think it's maybe because you used it for so long. Yeah, no, it absolutely is. Because I also took a really long time to be like, I should remove this from my page. Like from my YouTube description and all that. Because I think it's kind of part of my branding. Because, you know, the whole Demon of Nowhere thing, the demon part refers... Yeah, please don't misgender me. Yes, that's how you spell it, thank you. Because the whole demon part of my username, that comes from Kara. They're very much like part of the identity. But I don't, you know, my Undertale brain rot has died down for now. It's dormant. So, yeah, I still like the username Demon of Nowhere. Rocks, but yeah, I think it just kind of, because, you know, I can't really do the thing on YouTube like I do on Blue Sky and whatever, where I just update my display name to have whatever name I'm currently using. Because I have to check for context, just be sure, just say your username. Yeah, I'm fine with just the username. Like, I get it. I know it's weird. I know it's annoying, but I've kind of calmed down a little bit. I've become a little bit more okay with just keeping a name for a while, you know? I've become slightly more normal. Hello, Mario. I recall you saying you plan on changing it to Takina from my profile picture. I really don't remember if I said that, but I do want to. Because, like, you know, I have Takina here on the streams. I think what I would like, I need to figure out how to set up like a PayPal and whatever. Because I wanna commission art of like my silly little avatar, maybe, and then maybe that could be my profile picture going forward. We'll see. I do really want to. No, it's fine. Use whatever name you feel comfortable with. I just like being correct. That's appreciated. That's appreciated. Thank you. Can you do the Quiet Waterfall theme in Thomas style, please? It's they're two different pieces of music. They're Quiet Waters and Waterfall mashed into one for the concert, but probably not. I think it's a nice piece the way it is, really. Takina, what are your thoughts on 460 James and 440 James? James is a mogul. That's all I'm gonna say. James is a mogul for a reason. You know what I could be doing? I could be doing this. This would help, probably. Oh, it kinda looks like shit, actually. Never mind. Yoshi, save us. Yoshi, save us. Wait, no, this is Kirby music. Never mind, Yoshi, fuck off. I may be stupid. I'd never say that about Yoshi. One of my friends shared a post from the official Nintendo account on Instagram that was, which of these two characters is your favorite? And it was Yoshi and Toad, and that felt targeted. That was so evil of them. How am I supposed to pick? Fucked up. Yeah, fair, it's a weird dilemma to work with. A lot of your popular stuff is so tied to Undertale, Deltarune that I kind of get why peeps would think you'll still be fine with that. Yeah, like, I get it. Because, like, yeah, you're right. The Undertale stuff is very, like, integral to my stuff. Because, like, most of my popular stuff came through when I was really hellbent on, like, incorporating that into it, because I was so broken. But like, I get it, but yeah, I do wanna maybe try and, I don't know, I'll settle down with the name stuff at some point. Yoshi's a friend, that's what Yoshi is. You get it! You get it. Kirby, I've never played more than 5 minutes of Go game. That's a real shame. Kirby games are great. Who's the other silhouette next to the normal Diesel? That's just Duck. That's just pulled from the silhouette for Duck and the Diesel engine. Where even is Yoshi in the house? Well, yeah, I mean, according to the lore, this is Mango's house, but Yoshi's there. Should we work on Yoshi's house? Maybe we should. Did I do this right? I did. Okay, cool. No. 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 Please. Good enough. It's kind of a little fucked up, isn't it? Fucking have you ever watched Web of Lies by Master of Lemons? Yeah. Yeah. Well, bits and pieces of it. I had to take what I could get. Housing is no joke. Neither is the noise. Yeah, the fucking noise would be awful. Jesus Christ. If there is sick Diesel, does that play there's a healthy Duck? No, that's just Duck. No, Duck's just Duck. Sick Diesel is sick Diesel. That's all there is to it. I don't have trains, so I don't know about this. Are buildings generally designed with interiors or nah? It depends on the building, really. For instance, this signal box does not have an interior, but, if I were to go to this one does have an interior. It's a very nice interior, too. Look at that. Look at all that detail. Should really use that somewhere. Yeah, Mango's Mango's does as well. Mango does very good stuff. What angle do I kind of want more? I kind of want this angle more, but if I did that angle, I'm gonna have to work on Marin. Oh, but I did kind of want to work on Marin. No, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't actually end up doing any fucking work on this part route, did I? So let's try and amend that. Will this look kind of like ass? Probably. Will that be fine? Probably not, but it's whatever. Wait, no. This has to go on. No. 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 Turnabout sisters. It's time. I got it. Thank God. It's fine. You can hardly even see it anyway. Do you have a Marin route, or is Marin Station on this one? I tried starting a Marin route. I think the first time I ever streamed in this format, I think I tried doing a Marin route and it went really badly. I didn't make any progress, so I'm gonna just restart, and Marin's gonna be here. Obviously it's gonna be like Railway Series Yard, Railway Series-esque station, but it's gonna be curved like Series 6 Marin. Takina, do you want an extended 06 facepack for Henry, Gordon, and Percy? Thank you, but no, I'm alright, thanks. I like them just having the original 2006 ones. Part of the charm. I dare you to change Percy's face sad, and Yoshi is dancing next to him. Well, I've already got the one Yoshi. Wasn't the first one the little diorama based on the Licorice art? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I only watched Licorice Recoil a bit afterwards. I think the first one was either Marin or Hackenbeck. Oh wait, no, I think I went from Marin to Hackenbeck. I think the Licorice one came a fair while after, I'm pretty sure. Because that one I made, like, around the time when I still had the Christmas, like, banner. You had multiple Yoshis in the previous stream? I'm pretty sure I only had multiple Yoshis because, the place that I put them in was so crap that I wanted to make up for it by having a whole ton of them together. Already got them. This one doesn't need it. He's in a nice little place. I think you were actively watching it when you made it. I want to say episode 7. Yeah, that's probably right, actually. Hang on, I'm gonna have a quick drink of water. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Ugh. Yeah, that probably would line up in hindsight. Because that would also probably be around the time where I made my... Well, no, it'd be a bit before the time I made my avatar. I kind of want to make another avatar to use. Not to retire Takina, of course, but I do want to maybe make another one. We'll see. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 before. Yeah. 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 Don't know why I responded like that, sorry. So. I'll put that there. God, what do I want to put here? I could put like a cow field, maybe. What would be like a good generic set to put here? If I go Series 8 behind the scenes, and then just pick a random hit era scene that I could base this off. 2 or 3 streams before the avatar. Okay, I was confused. Sorry. You can probably tell I was confused. Sorry, yeah, no, that would make sense. Because I remember I really wanted to do the stupid great big reveal of the avatar. You should put a house in one of your layouts close by the rails, full of Yoshis, and then the engines pass by with concerned, shocked or concerned expressions. I don't think the engines would be able to see, and I don't think the engines would mind. No, those won't work. That won't work. That won't work. Okay, what about this generic one? Wow, that really is generic. Yeah. That's exactly what I need. Except it probably won't be anything like it whatsoever, because it's really quite different, but oh well. This isn't even the side of the field I wanted to work on, but oh well. So how do people go about adding pre-existing 3D models, example Yoshi, into trains? I want to put a Grovile and Dusknoir into 19 if I ever get it. I believe they rip the models from like other sites. If they don't model them themselves, they rip the models from other sites. Like I think there's one that's called like Modelers Resource or something like that. I can't remember the name. They take the model and they just export it like they would with any other model. I don't think that it's not like that complicated of a process to my understanding. Could be wrong. I was kind of hoping to not invisible grass this, but I think I may have to. Yeah. No, that does look better, doesn't it? There we go. It's fine. I'm probably getting too comfortable using grass spines, but oh well. I shall have to head off for now. I doubt it will be during when I work, but if so, I'll probably pop back in. I hope the route goes as well. Bye all. Goodbye, Mango. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. So how did the citizens slash residents of Sodor feel about having Yoshis roaming around the island? They think it's great. What are your thoughts on Philip? I personally love him because he's like a super giddy little brother. I do really like Philip. I think Philip is fun. I like how he bounces off the other characters. His voice artist does a great job. I enjoy the gag with him and Percy, where Percy thinks that Philip just does really good impersonations of everyone else. I do like Philip. I like Philip. I think he's fun. I think his design is fun. I think he's good. He gets a great big thumbs up. Philip hate is so forced. It's so funny that people hate him so much because like he's literally not done like anything to warrant it whatsoever. He is just a guy. He didn't do anything. So funny. Something I've been doing recently is going on Thomas Roblox games, then driving around the characters and coming up with dialogue and scenarios. It's surprisingly fun and relaxing. Yeah, it's like a quintessential experience, I suppose. James would be the type of character to listen to Britney Spears. I don't really know what Britney Spears music is like, so you'll have to. That's for you to know and for me to not. Sorry, I'm looking again for reference photos that I could possibly use. Oh, wait. If I were to do the country line from Series 3, how'd that look? Probably not very good in hindsight. Unless. That would kind of work. Maybe? It's a little difficult. It's a little bit of a stretch. Plus I've done like a million shots like this already, but if I can find a place for it. I'll read chat in a second, I promise. Hang on. Just really want to find a half-decent tree. I mean, that's a nice tree. I could put that somewhere. Oh, you are not actually as close as I kind of hoped you'd be, but you look nice. You can go there. Dude's just a kid and people hated him for horror. Yeah, no, they did. He's just a guy. He's just a kid. Like, he's like exactly what you'd expect. Like, he's fine. He's fun. Like, what is there even to hate about him? Like, he's just an enthusiastic little guy. Philip's really fun. I think people are way too harsh on him. I agree. I like that scene where Edward compares Philip with Thomas when he first arrived. Yeah, that was a great scene. Yes, the name Allard Greedy comes from the fake Johnny Morris narration, and then basically it bullshat itself into becoming like a really popular name for Allard Greedy. For Allard Greedy, for the Red Engine. I don't know. Is that gonna look stupid? Well. Oh, are we getting the Mume BGM, or is this something else? No, this might be something else. No, Mume's one is different. That would have been sad though. Once again, I'm getting way too comfy using the grass spines, but that's fine. What a set this is turning out to be. Oh my god, hey, I didn't think about that at all. That's kind of gonna be a problem. Because, well, I guess that could just cut off there. We'll see. Now that I think about it, design-wise, Philip is kind of a parallel to Philip. Philip resembling a few specific shunters, not exactly of them. Percy is almost the same. True. That does fit, actually. That's an interesting point. Nope, that's hideous. It's alright, but probably do better. Oh my god, why is that layer not locked? I thought I locked it like 10 years ago. Okay, so if I do this, wait, no, why would I do it like that? Just do it like this still. I'm gonna sneeze, hang on a moment. I sneezed. It's kind of like when everyone lied to themselves into believing that Thomas's driver's name Paul. I think we talked about it. Licorice Recoil music. Wow. We talked about it the other day. How now the wiki doesn't label Bob as Thomas's driver anymore. Now he's just someone who was either Thomas's driver or fireman. I think he's under like other railway staff now or something. I don't remember, but my god. People really liked that goddamn Bob. All over because for some reason they had the random tree specialist go, "Here it is, Bob." I remember seeing a tweet saying how Philip's color scheme looks like the express coaches, and I was like, oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of that either. I didn't pick up on that. That's funny. this is gonna be fun. I get to just put down as many random bullshit flowers as I want. Either his driver or fireman was called Bob in Day of the Diesels. That is true. But why would you ever reference something from Day of the Diesels? There are so many better drivers for Thomas, hadn't there? Put some respect on Mr. Perkins' name. My bad, I'm so used to calling you that. Don't worry, it takes everyone some time. You're alright. I'm quite used to it. Okay, well, this is kind of coming along. This is a really chaotic route. Like, how much have I got? I've got this illustration from James in the top hat. Got this from Thomas and the Trucks. Got this from Edward and Gordon. Got this from Series 1. Got this from the books, kind of. This is a bit of like Series 8 and Series 3. And then this is Freelance. And then that's gonna be Series 6 and the Railway Series. What a chaotic route. Jesus Christ. I did not realize I was gonna be doing all this. What are your thoughts on Tim the Tram Engine from the Mid-Sodor Railway? Yeah, no, he's a guy. Ironically enough, I do not have Tim as a guy in my AU. But, I mean, Tim's nice. I like Tim. It's as much as I can say. Okay, well that kind of looks nice. We'll work on it, we'll work on it. Damn, I forgot that Mr. Perkins was Thomas' drive. Mr. Perkins is awesome. I believe Mr. Perkins changed from engine to engine, which I believe is logical. But yeah, he was more often than not Thomas's driver. I love Mr. Perkins. I'm gonna... an unironic thing I suggest people watch. If you want a really good Mr. Perkins segment, go watch Mr. Perkins' Trainee. That is a really funny one. I cannot recommend it enough. It's really, really good. It's perfect. Would you believe that the random guy yelling at Renius to stop in Blue Mountain Mystery is apparently Old Bailey, according to the wiki? I think it's more that it just so happened to be a guy based on Old Bailey's prop, rather than Old Bailey himself. It's a half-truth on the wiki's part. Yes, I had Tim as a girl. Because Tim is short for timber. Wow. Oh my god, it's nearly 12 o'clock already. Holy hell. Days flying past. And I've actually made progress. It's not like tons of progress, but I've made progress. At the very least, I'm happy with how this is coming out. No, not you. Not you either. Yes. Yeah, something like that. It'll do the job. I think having an AU where Magic Railroad is non-canon, and they're not making Junior into James's driver as a regular dude is sinful. I mean, I guess. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Nope, already used that tree right over there. Go here. Nope, please. Like if I were to move Edward over there, how does that look? Yeah. I'm actually quite happy with that. Still so many flowers I need to add though, holy hell. Getting extremely close to making Scarlo and Renius female. I think it's worth doing. It's fun. So the reason why the Tender Rangers hate shunting Gordon, Henry, and Droops is because one day Henry derailed in the yard and then Gordon and James stopped shunting, and then they were forced to, or they would be punished. So then they started shunting, then troublesome engines happens. I don't know if I quite understand. I don't know. No. You do you. It's an AU idea, I gathered that much, don't worry. Where are the flowers? We must have more flowers for a route. It does look kind of funny with just like the random trees sprawling everywhere. Unio on female Douglas. I mean, I think that'd be fun. I think that's fun. It's a nice idea. I don't know. That's all we had to say. Oh, bushes, where could you be? There you are. Oh my god, guys, for once, Train's route building is actually being relatively relaxing. Can you believe it? I'm actually, like, kind of enjoying myself. It's not meant to happen, is it? I think Henry crashed while shunting, and the big boys all said, "Like this, it's beneath us now." I mean, sure. I don't know. I feel like the act of shunting is enough. I would feel. No, we don't need that. We need this. There we go. It's time for the G shrubs. Bum bum bum. Still kind of have no idea what I'm doing on that part of the route, but we're working on it. We're working on it. This is progress. You can definitely not see that from here, right? No, you totally can't. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I see it as them just believing they are too important to shunt. The mainline engines view themselves as being of a higher status than the rest. Yeah, I'd agree. They just, you know, they just think that they're above it. They didn't. They're like the one. They're like the Mr. Krabs. The Mr. Krabs like, wait a minute, I hate golf thing. It's like, wait a minute, I hate shunting. You know. I have Jerry as a female. Nice. I have vibed with the idea of giving Henry and James their own express/semi-fast services, as I think it takes away Gordon's value in the trio. Do people do that? That's the first time I've heard of that. I see the appeal, but like, I do agree, I guess. Sometimes you could say anything to me about like, oh yeah, people do this in their AUs, and it'd just be like, oh okay, this is something we're doing now. I'd probably believe it. The music stopped again, and it was for Tifa's theme. Hello, the works, Diesel, welcome. What are your thoughts on Sonic? I've recently gotten into the series and I think it's cool. I will say, I'm like 3 steps away from getting into Sonic properly. I think it's fun. I don't really... well, I guess I haven't really played the games in a good long while. I should probably actually play Sonic Generations, but no, it looks fun, the games, and the series itself is great. I like Rouge. Rouge makes me smile. And Tangle and Whisper, obviously. Huge shock, I know. Oh, and Lenolin. I don't know if that's even how you pronounce her name, that's how little I know, but I like her too. Tifa, yes! Yes, no, Tifa's great. Also love Tifa. The strike is funny because they do have a valid reason for it. Their longer designs aren't made for the tight yard corners. Could mess them up, but they only do it for ego reasons. The strike is... I'm kind of hesitant to talk about it much because it is really... It's a really dated, like, understanding of a strike, you know? Doesn't paint everything super well. So I'm always a bit hesitant to talk about it, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Tangle and Whisper are awesome. They are. Love them. There aren't like sheep in this field or anything, right? No, there are not. Thank God. It's been a while since I've used Apple Tree 1, hasn't it? Kind of been a little while since I've saved, in hindsight. I should probably do that. There you go. Ugh, man. I did not realize how big of a route this was going to be when I started working on it. Holy hell. Same, the way the subject matter is handled, especially for what inspired the books, is honestly kind of yikes. Oh, no, it is. It really is, believe me. It's very uncomfortable. Such is the way of a book series written by a man who was born in 1911. Oh my god, look at these guys, they're working away. These absolute legends. You know what? It's that time of stream. I want to see how the route looks in other lighting conditions. Oh yes, yes. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Oh yeah, that's fun. Wow. Well, very happy with that. Okay, yeah, looking back on it, some things in the railway series are problematic. It is rather anti-union. Yeah, it is a bit very unfortunate. And I've talked about it before, but like, steam versus diesel stuff didn't age very well either. I promise I'm not going to turn this stream into one of those we're talking about serious things stream. I promise. Because I know I do that a lot. I don't mean to, I promise. Might need the shrubs here. We'll work on that. How many times in the stream have I said we'll work on that and then have proceeded to not work on something? Probably uncountable amounts. Oops. Is your trains trainsing right now? Barely. Never is. Oh, music. Why have you stopped this time? Come on, any day now. There we go. Isn't this nice? So peaceful. I really did just put down a rock without actually thinking, huh, why would I put this? I guess this goes here now. I should really probably be putting, like, more trees over here. Yet another great big, large amount of, like, tree bunch stuff. Such as the answer to most ails. I love Gordon's Hill. I'm so incredibly thrilled. Where is this music from? This music is from Kirby Star Allies. I will get you a link. It is Kindness Steeping Street. Steeping is an interesting word in hindsight. Music said, why play more? We peaked with Tifa. We do. I'm pretty sure we have multiple pieces of Tifa related music in the playlist, so that's very fair. I do love Tifa. Not immune to Tifa. Also, the sky is blue, in case people didn't know that. Gordon's Hill is steeping. You know that one picture of the guy, like, just with his arms folded and then going, I guess? Yeah, that's how I feel. No, that doesn't look right, does it? Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. This would be a good angle to do too, actually. But if I were to do that, I would want to maybe add yet more goddamn grass spines. Oh, where is my grass spine? Is this? There we go. Oh, maybe it should be something bigger. No, actually, no, that fits perfectly. There we go. Wow. I love being lazy. Woo! Being lazy. This route's gonna be a pain in the ass. Why have I done this to myself? Didn't I say I wanted to do something over here and then proceeded not to? Also, this is really steep. This is too steep. There we go. That feels a lot more appropriate. No joke, Cloud and Tifa are quite literally my favorite characters in all of fiction, period. That is very fair. Don't know tons about Cloud. He seems great though. I do like him. Unsurprisingly, Tifa and Aerith get my votes, though I don't know too much about them. Barrett also seems fun. It is a Barrett or Garrett. My apologies. I have admittedly blanked. Gordon's Hill from around Series 8 onward baffles me because why isn't there just a tunnel at that point? Because I think they just, I don't think they quite... I had a point to make and then I totally forgot what it was, but they were just like, oh, I guess it's a hill, okay, I guess we just make it really steep then, and then it got steeper and steeper and steeper and steeper and steeper. And then before we knew it, Thomas was doing fucking jumps off of it, so... Barrett? Okay, Barrett. Good to know. I do like him. Oh, wait, yeah, I've totally neglected to use these plush textures that I love so much. I bopped the mic again. I only just realised, but how does the railway series mainline work? Do they have a fast and slow line, or is it all two-track and the signal always have to lock in and divert trains up? Oh, the fast trains wait. Well, yeah, it's all two-track. The TV series free-track thing is made up. That's not something any railway does. It's always like two-track or four-track. So yeah, and it's like fine. That's just how it works. They just, you know, we have loop lines, we have all that sort of stuff. But also worth noting that in the railway series you've also got the Ballyhoo like loop around the main line that is reserved for like every train that isn't like a fast train. So you know you have like your Wild Nor'Wester going along through Henry's Tunnel directly to Croven's Gate, but stopping trains will go to ballyhoo instead. So it's not like they're sharing the line constantly, you know. Final Fantasy OG remake and rebirth are all amazing. Yeah, that I believe. That I absolutely believe. They look nuts. I have a friend who, well, I have a few friends who are more into Final Fantasy stuff, and my god. Ballyhoo. They weren't focusing on realism at that point, but yeah, the CGI Gordon's Hill is unbelievably steep. No, it is. It is, it's very funny. I could see Free Track being logical in the TV series, as there's only one fast train, so you wouldn't need the extra 4 flying. I mean, yeah, but like, it's just a little silly. I don't know. No Gordon at Ballyhoo, shaking my head. That is not true, because the line that goes directly to Croven's Gate was only built in the 30s, meaning that if you're doing... Well, I mean, even if you just have Gordon on a stopping train, he would be going there. But, if you're doing like early-ish NWR stuff, you'd have Gordon at Ballyhoo. I don't know. Railway series stuff gets weird. Don't think about it too hard. It fucks up your head. Fucks up mine, at least. I spent ages trying to work out the Ballyhoo bypass stuff. I don't know why. It's pretty clear cut. It's not even the steepness I'm referring to, it's more just the fact it's just a straight shot up and then immediately down. With the more spread out the gauntlet is prior, I get it. But with how, and then I presume you may be saying more. Remember that it's a kids show and 100% Railway series accuracy was not a priority? No, it never was. But with how it's built from Series 8 onwards, there's not really a point, just make a tunnel. I mean, yeah, but like, no, of course they didn't think about it. And you can't think about it too hard, you know. Sometimes you just have to accept there's a way. It just has to be. Not gonna lie, I don't fuck with Croven's Gate. I just don't like it. At least say station on Silly Sodor. I've never met someone who doesn't like a station. I've never met someone who doesn't like Croven's Gate. That's insane, but I'm not saying that... not to disrespect you, of course. I'm just a little bit in disbelief. Yeah, I don't know if you should be saying that. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you said that. What on earth are you talking about? I feel like at some point I started doing that thing where I stopped thinking about the route building. Kind of a bad thing to do when you're on a live stream of route building. More goddamn flowers in that. Come on. Do I have an L model? No, I don't. Oh, you know what I do have? Well, no, apparently I don't. Wait, no, I totally do, right? I have like little ducks. Right? Yeah, well, putting aside those ducks. There we are. Hello, you. You get yourself in there, bud. If I can find a decent place for you. If I could be a constellation. At least get your head a bit submerged in the water. You're a duck. There you go. They kind of look more like rocks from afar. Well, I could put one here, making his way through. Do try not to completely submerge the duck, though. There we go. There's the person who doesn't like the coal mines joke. The coal mines are stupid though. Groven's gay. You can't hate Groven's gay in my mind. To be fair, in the railway series, Gordon's Hill is steep because they had to rush build it because of the First World War. Yeah, pretty much. Also, it's not that steep, all things considered. It's not like people always compare it to the Licky, but it's not actually that bad if I'm recalling correctly. Lame reuse stations notwithstanding. Yeah, no, I don't get it either. Yeah, cause like, I mean, with those, they're just like stations they cobbled together for 1 or 2 episodes, but like you can't really, you don't see people who just say, oh, I hate Knapford, or like, you know, in terms of like just generally, like I would get it if you said, oh yeah, I hate, I don't know, I hate Series 4 Wellsworth because it's like a specific route that you don't like. A specific. Ugh, my God, I'm so broken. A specific version you don't like, whereas you know, if you just say it's just one, you know. The Licky is steeper, but Gordon's Hill is longer. Yeah. And it being longer, I feel like if anything, it being longer helps. Or at least that's what I would have thought. I don't know, there's a reason why we don't have an engine who specifically banks up Gordon's Hill, you know? Just engines who kind of are on standby occasionally. Oh, it's gonna be nice when this is done. I've spent so damn long working on this one route. What happened to the telegraph poles? Because I had them, didn't I? Yeah. So I just had it to just stop there. Maybe I should be putting it across the bridge? I just don't like either version of Chrome's Gate. If I had to pick one, it would be Railway Series. Well, I'm glad you got that, at least. That's fair. I think people mainly do think that because of the way the TV series presents it. Sorry, what's that in reference to? I've blanked out again. Sorry. Sorry, I need to look up reference photos for the millionth time. Nah, okay. Well, I mean, I guess I could still just do it like that. I don't know if having a telegraph pole go across the bridge is necessarily authentic, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because I have no idea how else to get these stupid telegraph poles over. Oh wait, I have to be careful doing this, don't I? Because it'll stick out the bottom. Oh wait, no, apparently not. Oh, wait, maybe? Whatever. Hang on. Oh, Gordon's Hill being similar to the Licky incline. No, that's right, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I think we're finally getting some repeat songs, but oh well. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Whoa, what have I done? Oh, no, that's bad. There we go. Don't know what I did there. What's that kind of look? That looks fine, actually. Is the invisible track for Harold or the flying cam? It was for the flying cam. If you've seen Paranoid Parade, the Thomas and the Trucks recreation, that was what the invisible track was for. It was a pain in the ass to get right, if I recall correctly. Okay, finally have the telephone poles all the way over. Thank God. Probably should have done that ages ago, but oh well. What did you do? TV series Groven's Gate feels like a reskin of Tidmouth, and I would not be surprised if it is. It's definitely not. It's a whole new building. Like, they made a whole ton of new buildings just for that. Because, like, you have the great big one over the main line. You have the little transfer building between standard gauge and narrow gauge, and you have the little post office building on the Skarloey side. Those are definitely new buildings. Though, we don't really know what happened to the Tidmouth prop after Series 3. At least I don't think we do. I'm sure the wiki has an extensive, unsourced explanation of it. But yeah, I'm not like the world's biggest fan of Series 4 Groven's Gate either. But then again, I'm just not really a huge fan of most of the TV series Skarloey stuff, so that's not entirely true. I like it, but it's not the Skarloey to me, you know? You get it. Is it? Not gonna lie, I've only watched half of Season 4, and it's the only season I have left to finish. What? Well, okay, well, there's part of your problem, maybe. I forget what that's in what part of that sentence that was in reference to. Did I... Sorry, what are you asking? I'm so bad at remembering things. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so bad at what I do. Oh no. I am the single most frustrating person to talk to. Groven's Gate. You mean, like, what, those new buildings? I know you're talking about Groven's Gate, I just mean, like, what do you mean by is it? TV series Tidmouth's kind of basic anyway. Honestly, I just prefer Tidmouth Station being the Town Hall set from CGI. I do like the Town Hall set, I think we've talked about it before, but yeah, no, TV series Tidmouth is pretty lame, especially now that we have the concept art of what it was meant to be like in Series 1 that looks really goddamn cool. And they just decided to not do that, which is really sad because it looks great. Oh well. Nah. What? Oh, were they new buildings? Because I'm on about the mainline building. Yeah, no, they're definitely new buildings. The one that goes over the main line, that is definitely a new building. That's entirely different. The architecture is so different, they'd have a damn hard time repurposing the Tidmouth prop. Plus, I think Groven's Gate's a bit bigger than Tidmouth. I'm pretty sure that building is. Why does the wiki not source things like the actual Wikipedia? Because like, with Wikipedia now, Wikipedia had for so long had like a reputation of not being well sourced. So everyone was like, oh, we gotta disprove that, and started like cracking down on sourcing stuff. I don't think the Thomas Wiki's really gone through that, which leads to a lot of problems. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things like about the Railway series on the wiki that are just unsourced, and and I look at it like, where did you get this from? This is wrong. I think I've been over it before. Wait, well, I know... it's fine, whatever. I will say, I was very smug about, adding onto the wiki for Wilbert Audrey's page, I was very smug because I added a bit saying that Veronica Chambers, you know, one of his kids, she said that Oliver was one of his favorite characters, and I added the source for that, and I felt really smug. I was like, huh, it's that easy, guys, come on. You know. Guys, what if Luke Ryan joined? Luke Ryan's he's just a guy. It's like, that's like whatever. If he joined, I'd be like, oh, hi. Nice of you to stop by, and that would just be it. Like, I don't know. Hello, Thomas and Buds. And, good night to Iggy Slime. Iggy Slime? Or Iggy Slime, I don't know. Also, TV series typically gives me intercity suburban station vibes, and that's why I love it so much. I can see you've been humbled since then. What? What is that in regards to my comment about... Also, are we getting the Tifa music again? Oh, we are, that's fine. I said you've been humbled since then, hopefully. You mean like in regards to the source thing? I did that like... Must have been a few months ago. I don't know if that much has changed. Unless you're wanting to imply that I'm such a like I like to think I meant that jokingly about the smug thing. I don't know. Maybe I still am a cocky little shit. Real. I was researching for a vid about Wooden Railway, and the wiki was useless for finding sources. That I believe. The merchandise pages seem like hell. I know that they've recently redone a lot of them to split everything up even more, because there's just so much now that it's like the pages are getting ridiculously long. But yeah, no, it's a bit of a mess. They do their best. I will spread misinformation on purpose. Yeah, no, that's fucked up, but yeah, no, people do that. I'm still sad that they got rid of the bits of trivia on the Toby's New Whistle page and the Happy Birthday Sir page, where they said, this moment with Topham, the US dub became a meme in the Thomas fandom, because someone, like one of the wiki editors went back and were like, please don't add memes to the wiki. I was like, oh man. Which, it's fair, don't get me wrong, but man, isn't that funny? Can you give me an example of something you found on the wiki that was incorrect? I remember, I think, originally, the wiki had Marin Station labeled as one of the... As an well, no, that was something else, right? Was this on Henry's page? I don't remember. I promise there were things there, but if I go back to the Marin Station thing, it was like they labeled the station from Dirty Objects as Marin. We don't know if that's Marin. In fact, I'd say it's more likely Vickerstown, because James notably has a light engine code while backing down onto the train, implying that, you know, he hasn't been pulling the train prior. But also that doesn't quite line up with the slow good stuff, but it's Delby. Like, I think it's meant to be Vickerstown. I swear Marin appears like once in the Railway series. Not entirely true. It appears in Percy Runs Away. It appears in Old Iron as well. It's the station that James runs away from. In the Railway series version of Dirty Objects. Yes, I do. Should have clarified, sorry. I've really just done nothing but add flowers to this part of the route, haven't I? This is all I've been doing for a good long while, but looks nice, doesn't it? It didn't appear after Dobby left? No. Many such cases, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do my usual pitch black texture on here. There we go. I was wondering why it didn't quite feel right. That helps. Yeah. I wish the wiki would mention the whole thing about how people thought Barry was a tender engine for the longest time. True, that does feel like something they would include like a section on. God, the whole Barry thing was so funny. We don't even know anything about the guy. All we know is that he was actually a tank engine. The one thing we thought we knew wasn't even right. Oh, should I be adding... Oh, screw it. Go on. What if Christopher Audrey was just trolling? Hello, Hazel. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, he's the same guy who said that Edward's branch line runs from Kronk to Brendam, so... Just went frantically to the timeline page to see if real-life events were still being kept, and they were. Toby being built, followed by World War I starting, is safe. Good. Good. Why did I put that tree there? It looks so ugly. Get rid of it. What is it? I don't know. But, not there. Sure. What music will we be getting next? Let's find out. He could be, and honestly, massive respect if he did. Would be fucked up. Come on, music, chop chop. Please. People can only take so much of my horrible voice. Oh, it's just repeating. It's like really repeating. Okay. Wow, we were doing so well for a while. Go, Hatsune Miku. Yeah, come on, any day now. There we go. No, I've used that tree too much. Well, we didn't know about Bloomer's existence even though Audrey had public information about them. I mean, public... I wouldn't say public per se. It's more that, you know, I don't think anyone would have been there to attend, like, one of his... Well, no one would remember. Like, anyone who had been there, no one would remember being to, like, seeing Audrey's layout and hearing, like, the commentary going, like, the Bloomer was found in a shed, and blah, 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 blah. Like, no one would remember that. So it was, like, public, but it was then turned private, you know? And made public again. Wow. No, we knew about Bloomer, but people just assumed it was like Steven's rocket model, and he just had it. And he just... Yeah. No, we did. Yeah. No one realized he was, like, running that thing around and, like, considered it part of, like, the universe, you know? People just thought he was having fun. Unless there's, like, insane shit about Steven actually being canon, which would be really funny. Not gonna lie. I thought Bloomer was mentioned in one of the lore books. No, Bloomer was never mentioned. He was only mentioned in the Farquhar layout commentary. Audrey 5 is gonna canonize Stephen Trust. That would be so incredibly fucked up. What a way to go out. If I have to capture Luke Ryan to make it happen, so be it. Oh no. Oh dear. Mr. Ryan, this is your warning. God, how am I gonna get a goddamn... Oh shit, popped the mic again, sorry. If you had to delete one train's route, what would it be? That's a mean question. I don't know. Oh man, I hate... If I would I'd like to be like, which one I hate the most. I don't know. I don't know, I get rid of one of the batshit stupid ones, like... the Crosby Fields one that I never finished or something, I don't know. I just want salty count and then I could die happy. You might be waiting a while. If you had to delete one train, just any train, you mean like in trains or just in general? Like if I was just like every train operator in the world was like, hey, you want to get rid of any of our trains? Please feel free to do so. Whichever is funnier. Well, if I was picking from trains, God, I mean... God, I don't know. I'd probably delete one of my, like, Licorice Recoil reskins so I could know peace from, knowing that I'm, broken. Hello, Ellie. Audrey 5, where they say Misty Island is canon. Thank God, we'll finally have canon. I don't have time to talk about an old tunnel with good night. I should make a clip of good night to send to people. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Like I'm to stream and I hear Licorice Recoil. Yeah. No, always have to bring it back. I'm broken. Maybe I should be putting, like... No, well, we've got sheep over there. God, I should really be doing this field. I've not done anything with it. Let's work on that. Hello again, Maya. Me deleting one of those Great Western 460 engines. I don't know which is which. I mean, that's fair. They're all pretty much the same. I'm so looking forward to watching the new OVAs. Yeah, no, the first one was great. Very sweet, very fun. Looking forward to more. Then Sir Topham Hatt left. Then Sir Topham Hatt arrived. I didn't really consider this, actually. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I guess I can go about there. It doesn't need to look like perfect, it just needs to get the job done, doesn't it? If you can't get the job done well, then it's a problem. It'll do. It'll do for now. We'll work on it. I'm saying, I said it again. Whoops. Oh, the lag? Okay, no, we're fine. Unironically, Nitrogen Topham is my favorite. Yeah, no, he's great, isn't he? He is. He's peak. That's the word. He's peak. Hello, old god. Oh no! US dub. Nitrogen Topham is like. I'm so glad that my friends and we managed to enlighten people about this man. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Forest Summer 53. How long have we been going for? 2 hours, okay. Then you had better go and find them! Fucking insane. I don't know how much longer I'll stream actually. We'll see. Maybe I go for 3 hours. I see you portrayed the Earth bank sighting from Percy runs away, and I'm so thankful that you've not put the ocean like in the illustration. I mean, yeah, but only because like I can't. It wouldn't. It would be insane if I did. To be fair to Dalby, he didn't. There was no like map back then. I think all we had was all he would have had back then was like the Thomas's branch line map. But yeah, no, it is funny. It's very funny. Tiny bits of the nitrogen era are starting to get that brain rot factor. I'm sort of happy about that. Don't worry, don't worry, bud. I know exactly what you mean. Like me and my friends, we get it. No, don't worry. I think. Well, you have to understand. We spend like a vast majority of our calls, like we'll just be saying normal things and then we'll just blurt out Topham quotes. Like not even just like Kerry Shale Topham quotes. Lots of like Arc era ones that you've probably never even thought about in your life. Which you'd be right not to. I'm saying we're insane. By my order! Sir, top to tracks. Does this look out of place? No, actually, it looks pretty fine. If I do more work on around there, I could probably actually frame this shot in such a way so I could actually get away with making it look like it's actually done. That's funny. Yeah, because like if I mess around with the FOV as well, I could totally get away with that. That's really funny. It'll be nice to finally actually use this part of the damn route. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm considering the option of 3D modeling on Blender to make my own style of engines. 06 style engines might be a good start. Yeah, it's always a good start there. No, I don't want to go. I think that's what you're getting. What is going on? Mr. Bubbles is on his nose. Now we will be late. There we go. Sorry, I had to stretch. No, don't put the tree there, that's stupid. God, I really... Maybe I just have to accept I should move this house. Yeah, no, already that feels a lot more logical. There we go. There we go. I'm surprised no one's doing MST Noodle style transforms. That is true, actually. That is really surprising in hindsight. You would think that would oh well, I guess it's just because everyone does 06 stuff because it's like free. Everyone can like rip the original models. But no, I guess with MST Noodle stuff you can't really do that. You'd have to still make it all from scratch in order to match the style. That would be interesting to see though. I'd love to see like CGI characters in the style of MST Noodle stuff. MST Noodle, Nia and Rebecca, please. Unironically. They would kick ass. Let's just take the house and push it somewhere. MST Hank was peak. That was a... I'm pretty sure that wasn't... But done by MST Noodle, wasn't it? Done by one of the Focus on Workshops, I think. I mean, honestly, might not look like lots of progress, but those bushes are a lot of progress. God. This route is nearly, nearly 2 baseboards. I don't even remember the last time I did a route like this. God, maybe if I do finish this, I should release it. If only because I'm proud of. Well, I guess if I finish doing the Marin Station part, I could brand it as like Railway Series Marin Station, couldn't I? Maybe I should. But that would mean I'd have to complete all of it, which is an impossible task. I don't know how the hell like the people doing like the iOS or whatever. I don't know how on earth they do it. Like those people work fucking miracles. MST Noodle was before CGI, that's weird to think about. Yeah, like Hero of the Rails would have been like the year SI3D came into existence. I'm just glad that the SI3D style has mostly been left dead. I wouldn't say that. I'd say if anything it's still pretty strong. Yeah, no, people have really gone against those models, haven't they? Don't say that. Wait, what part? The Hero of the Rails 2009 SI3D thing. Oh no, what have I done? How old those models are? Yeah, ugh. Yeah, has been a while. We're not gonna do the existential dread, I promise. I keep forgetting pre-19 Sodor workshops existed. They still did some pretty good stuff before then. I don't want to feel stupid and old like Toby. I mean, that's fair. I get you. Don't worry though. You're far above him. Please, can you do Topham's Thomas the Tank Engine? What are you playing at now? Quote. Hope that was satisfactory for you. Hello, welcome. Have you watched any of their streams? I've watched a fair few of their streams, mainly because I enjoy getting the jump scares of people I don't know referencing the Toby bit and referencing Sick Diesel. Seriously, like which like I want names. I want names. Who like we've posted Sick Diesel on like Blue Sky and Twitter and all that, but I feel like he's a lot more underground compared to stupid old Toby. Like, I want names. Who referenced Sick Diesel on the iOS streams? Want names. How's it going? Did I say how it's going? I meant to say that it's going all right, and I hope that you're doing well. But I've kind of forgotten whether or not I responded to your question. My apologies. I'm weird. I'm odd. Gulp, was that you? Were you the one who did that? Can't have been. No? Okay, there you go. So it wasn't you. You don't know anyone, apology. What do you use for embankments on your routes? I use the Sam VS ones. Sam VS Bank. And for grass banks like this, I use the CL grass banks. I get jump scared when I see non-Thomas art accounts make Thomas art. And whenever they do, it's fucking beautiful. Good stuff. Always nice to see. Good fun. Thank you. All good. The stream playlist is dope because it's mainly just video game stuff, and there's that 20-second loop of Toby's hit error theme for 5 minutes straight. There's a few other surprises in there that sadly have never come up on stream. I'm waiting for the day they do. Sometimes I'll be listening to the playlist in my own time and the surprise ones come up, and it's really infuriating because it's like, no, I meant to be subjecting this to other people, not myself. Yeah, I look forward to when they appear on the shuffle. It'll be funny. And when I say it'll be funny, I mean it'll probably be funny for me and only me. And everyone else will be in pain. Nice. Icarus line too close to the sun. What bank do you use IRL? I definitely can't tell you that. No, we don't do fat controller fat jokes around here. I will not be saying that one. We do not poke fun at other people's weight around here. It's obviously bank, something like that. It's the Sodor Bank TM. What's this? I mean, it's like a pleasant place. I'll keep that on hand. Oh. No, you'd be way too big. It's a large outhouse. Music. There we go. Ace Attorney. Sorry. God, I went through all the effort of making this little pond here like there is in the illustration. I've not actually shown it off in any goddamn videos or anything. Really do more on that side of the route, holy hell. Don't be sorry, it's fun. I'm glad you think so, but I should definitely still be sorry. I'm still gonna go on for a little longer, but how much have I done? I've done this little bit here. I've added all these trees. I've added the trees over here. I did this bit over here. I moved that house. I moved Yoshi's house. I added some more trees. I did this little section. I added some ducks. That's good progress, right? Probably. I thought I was gonna start playing Gamma's theme from Sonic Adventure. Same. I admittedly don't know what Gamma's theme sounds like. My bad, team. I'm not familiar with that one. Ugh. Oh, it's so close to being something, you know? It's so close to... What? Music? Chop chop. Oh, ducklings, what? Ducklings, follow me, Hazel. There's one of the ducklings. And then there's the other ducklings. Yeah, no, the ducks are really small. Is this Percy Runs Away? The Percy Runs Away bit is up here, yes. Sonic Adventure music is so good. I don't doubt you. Should really just listen to more Sonic stuff. Instead, I'm out here playing the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker soundtrack, which is also great, but no, it says a lot about me. Go here. Yeah, it's a bit too revealing. Yes, you should. You mean listen to more Sonic music? I mean, yeah, probably should, shouldn't I? One day I'll actually just properly get into Sonic. It's gonna happen any day now. Kind of surprised it hasn't already. Child me would be so pissed, but child me would be so pissed. Like, this is what I'm talking about, right? I've got music from fucking Paper Mario Sticker Star in the playlist, and I don't listen to Sonic music. Like, what happened? Is it bad if my PC's fan sounds like a weekend Stania hooter? That should really not be the case. That doesn't sound right. You might want to look into that. Oh, you want to play Sonic so bad? I know. At the very least, like, me getting into IDW is surely gonna happen. At any day now. I'm telling you, Rouge and Lanolin will be the... the end of me. I went to the Sonic Symphony last year with my mum and my cousin. It was peak and absolute cinema. Yeah, God, that... I have listened to a fair bit of the Symphony stuff. It's really good. Very good that they put it out on an album like that. I think you'd love IDW, actually. I probably would. Like, from what I've seen of it, I really like it. Like, I was considering reading it just because of Rouge and, Lin. I love watching root building because a lot of it is just, let's put a little bit of grass here. If you were to watch literally any other root building stream, believe me, it would be more than that. Like, if you were just basing it off mine, which you might not be, but my apologies if I'm assuming, but like, believe me, other people do insane shit. Like, the iOS project ones, they're mainly just towns. I don't even know how you do that. I've never done a town on stream before because I don't know how. I hate doing towns. But for me, I always do like the countryside ones or the harbor ones because I don't have to think about what the hell I'm putting down, as long as it's just like, oh, I can just put this here, I can put that there. I don't need to think about this shit. Why would Child You be angry? Child Me really hated Sonic because I was a Mario fan. And I thought it was cool to hate Sonic, so... Yeah, no, Child Me would be very... Well, Child Me would just be disappointed in me in general. I've changed a little, you could say. Sonic is like FNAF for me in the terms of this is death's my jam in another life. Got the Pokemon and Undertale autism exclusively instead. No, that's very fair. That is super fair. I can see how they would get you. It only sounds like that because I placed like 700 check spines on my AU Tidma fruit. Dear God, that's quite a few. Okay, I just had an idea. Imagine Rally Series Diesel, but he has a soft spot for darklings between the events. So he, in the model of manufacturing the big engines, I think you mean in the middle of manipulating, I presume, the big engines. He just admired some cute ducks. I mean, I think that'd be a great idea. Railway Series Diesel, but he's just he's really, really sick. This idea I like. Like, I can't believe Wilbert didn't do that. What's the worst anime you've ever watched? Man, what a question. Man, I don't know. I wouldn't even say I've watched any of them that are just bad, really. I mean, I've quite enjoyed all of them. I don't know. I like enjoying things. Wait, no, if I curve that away... No, it still looks really incomplete, doesn't it? As a fan of both Sonic and Thomas, I've definitely noticed that both fan bases are very, very similar. I mean, yeah, well, I think that's because there's such a large overlap. Like, a lot of Thomas fans are Sonic fans. I think someone on Twitter, like, said that someone should, like, look into it more. And I think they got a whole ton of replies. I think some were quite interesting, if I'm recalling right. I could be making shit up, I don't know. Sorry, I was being sat on by a dog while typing that, and I couldn't see. No, that's fair. That's very fair. Child Me would hate current me because Child Me was a kid raised in an LGBT-phobic household. My queer ass would disgust them, which is honestly a good thing. Oh no, I get it. I get it. I'm sorry. Also, we're getting more Captain Toad Treasure Tracker music. Is that mean of me is that insensitive of me to go from like, oh, I'm sorry, you grew up in a homophobic household to, oh wow, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker music, is that... Maybe I should have waited a little more time before pointing that out. My bad, team. Catholic baby, take a guess how much trauma I had to unpack. Oh no, oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I won't pretend that my parents are the most like accepting people in the world. Far from it, actually. They're like, they are xenophobic like every other day. But Yeah. Yeah, well, it's gonna be very interesting. We'll see. Farewell, Henry and Oliver fan 311. It's okay, Captain Toad is an ally. Oh, he absolutely is. Legend. That's valid. Go off on the funny game music. I'm glad you get it. Diesel first arrives and can't even get through his revolution speech before excusing himself to find a bin. Oh god. Oh, hang on a moment. Oh shit. Why do you think the fandom can be so bad at writing female characters? Because they don't treat them on the same level. Okay, I need to talk about this. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this on stream. I'm gonna talk about it. There's a video going around. I got my recommendations of about Nia in 2025. I saw a video in my recommendations. Where the hell was it? What the hell was it called? It was like, I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, Nia, Thomas's disappointing new character. I saw that. That is the problem. That mindset. That is the problem. If you're gonna keep like thinking about them like, oh wow, they really suck. I can't believe they did this, instead of going, okay, well what is there to work with? How can we expand upon that? Like you do with, you know, literally any other character. We're never gonna move forward. Yeah. Oh god, that one, yeah. Because the show was bad at writing female characters. I'm not, something I need to stress. I do really think that the show had a really bad amount of, like, variety in terms of, like, woman characters. Because it does. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love Emily, I love Nia, I love Rebecca. I can't deny that they lean a lot into, like, oh, they're clever, they're nice, all that sort of stuff. There's no variety. That is a problem. But that doesn't make them bad characters. You know? Like, again, like, they're not treated well. I don't think they were treated well at all. Like, look at Emily. Look what happened to Emily. But, like, you know, I don't think it's fair to just be like, oh yeah, well, the show sucked. But instead we could just be like, well, okay, what do we have to work with? How can we expand on that, you know? That one wasn't even that bad. It had some well thought out analysis. The title just gives me the ick. Oh, okay. In that case, that's really just weird. That's just really weird. Why would you brand it like that? I mean, if they had some genuine thought, that's good. My apologies, but also, wow, that's a misleading title, isn't it? Why would you do that to yourself? Yeah, clickbait. Weird. Clickbait in the Thomas fandom? I never would have guessed. Weird. Oh god, I thought it was the Sodor Productions near deportation video for a second. That's really awful. That's an awful video, but also, yeah, gonna try not give the Sodor Productions guy a platform. We're gonna try not talk about him too much. Just, you know, yeah, give him what he wants. I'd say well thought analysis, but it's like the bare minimum, but that's more than she usually gets. Yeah, no, exactly though, right? Like, no one ever treats her well at all. Everyone just immediately boils it down to, oh, why did they write? Oh, she's so nice, she's so perfect, she's Mary Sue or whatever. It's like, why does no one ever actually just talk about the character? Everyone also just always goes, oh, she was so good in the movie, and then they ruined her. As if they've even watched Big World, Big Adventures, like the show. Like, I'm not pretending they were handled perfectly. But it's just really, really narrow-minded. Like, I've seen, like, people praise characters that are from, like, bad eras of the show constantly, and then they just never, they're not, like, Nia and Rebecca aren't allowed that luxury. Emily, who now has a total of 9 total speaking appearances in a reboot. Oh my god, is it really that low? I knew that she barely appeared. I didn't, like, think to, like, actually count the number of times. Oh my god, oh, that's so bad. They were so bold for being like, here's Emily with the coach, she takes the fat controller around everywhere, but it's not her job. I just want to stress, it's not her job, but it totally is. And then they were like, okay, we're gonna take that away from her now, and now we have absolutely no reason to use her whatsoever. Great job, guys. No, don't be sorry going into it. The streak of sexism in the fandom is alarming. The streak of sexism in general is just alarming. Again, I've talked about it a million times. The thing is, it's not just a fandom thing. Well, even though, like, it's very largely a fandom thing, yes, but it is like a very big, wider problem, you know? It's always gonna be prevalent. Nia was handled really well, to be fair. Yeah, she wasn't as good in the show. She wasn't in the film, but she's still pretty decent. Yeah, there's a lot of like really fun Nia moments in the show. Like I like her and seeing is believing. That was fun. Can I suggest a screenshot for you to make in your next stream? I mean, sure, I guess, if you want. Funny thing is, also is Winston hasn't spoken either since that episode. Yeah, oh my god, they really did bring him back just for like that one episode and then proceeded to do exactly what they did with him in the original series. Like, oh my god. Why even bother? Do you think he was a Mattel push like Toby? Well, no, he can't have been, right? Like, who would fucking care? But like, why else would you bring him back? So fucking weird. That's right, reach for the stars. It's time. Never mind, YouTube decided it wasn't time right after I said it was time. Are you fucking kidding me? I really like your videos, thank you, that's very kind. Winston and Emily have at least currently had the last speaking role in the same episode of the show. That should never happen. No, never. Like, oh my god, how did they let this happen? Why would they do this to her? Why would they do this to her? Why would they fucking bring him back? Oh, fucking stupid. I know reach for the stars. No, we got it back in the end. As an amateur writer, I'm terrified of not knowing how to write female characters. I think as long as you write with the same amount of sensitivity to what they of like the character that you would for anyone else, you'd be more than fine. You know, like sometimes you just need this. Like if you get super worried about it, sometimes you just have to sit down and be like, well, I guess I'm gonna binge every single story of this character and see what I can sort of garner from them. Like I've mentioned before, I've tried doing that for Nia, and I still haven't finished that because, oh my god, Big World, Big Adventures. Good luck getting through that. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, no, there's a lot of interesting stuff actually. Need to unfortunately rewatch the Big World, Big Adventures movie at some point too. I fucking hate it so much. It's so fucking bad. Jesus Christ. Salty also hasn't spoken since season 2. Winch's goes about. Has Salty really not? Did Salty not speak in series 3? Oh my god, he probably didn't, did he? Oh my god. Why? What is happening? They bring back these characters and then they don't fucking use them. I'm so sad that Toby is getting another episode. I'm so sad. Out of all the characters, they've brought back stupid old Toby multiple times. Awful. Need to commit and rewatch Big World, Big Adventures for a project I'm working on, but I'm terrified to do it. Yeah, I don't blame you. That film is a fucking travesty. Like, Nia is the saving grace. Obviously, she's great. I don't really like Ace. And Thomas's characterization pisses me off so much. But, Nia is really good, and it's so fucking frustrating because she's so good and everything else is ass. Except for Whiff, who gets to keep. Yeah, fucking Whiff, fucking Whiff, fucking opinion so fucking much, fucking Whiff. I'm Just a Film, all 3 seasons. Oh, no. And The Great Race, which I also hate. That's fair enough. I disagree, but no, that's fair. That's... Oh my god. That is a behemoth of stuff to watch. Jesus Christ. Big World Adventures is actually okay for me. Not the greatest, but it's almost like a fun road trip story, just jumping between continents and such. And that's fair. I get it. Only episode of hers I strongly dislike is Counting on Nia, but just because her not knowing how to count borders on a racial stereotype. Yeah, they were really fucking bold for making that her first, like, episode in the show. That was horrible. That was horrible. Really should have thought that would through a bit more. Holy hell. Like, I mean, like, she has Forever and Ever, but, like, that's way more of a Gordon thing than hers, unfortunately. They should have just done a fucking Nia episode. Why didn't they just make a Nia episode? Why did they bother? Fucking stupid. Counting on Nia is super racist. I have some thoughts on it, but that's coming later. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. You work away on your little secret thingy. God, counting on Nia, fucking hell. What a fucking move. I might just rip the band-aid off and go through Big World Big Adventures just so I can say I've watched everything in the show. I'm pretty sure I've seen everything. I think there might be a few Nitrogen era episodes that like we've somehow managed to not watch when I'm like in voice call, but I think I've pretty much watched everything. I think there's maybe there's like a series. There's a few international episodes that I've forgotten. Maybe. I don't know. I think I was pretty on top of it. We're getting a lot of Ace Attorney. Okay, hate is harsh because I do like parts of The Great Race, mostly the songs, but it's so weirdly corporate and a mess. I bet they originally pitched it to be extended like Journey Beyond Sodor and Big World Big Adventures. I believe you got told no. Yeah, that would make sense because like gestures vaguely at Diesel subplot, and also like there's that one like the character encyclopedia thing implies that Scotsman went back for Gordon after the race, and we just never actually saw that in the special. I would not be surprised. I do not believe that you've missed any Nitrogen episodes. Hazel, you gotta understand, we've not like sat down and marked every single episode that we've watched from the Nitrogen era. You need to understand that we've watched the same episode multiple fucking times. Like, we've seen Thomas's tall friend so many fucking times, and it's not even like that funny of an episode, minus the giraffe eating all the fucking apples. And everyone being fucking devastated that the giraffe is, God forbid, sleeping. I know, but you've done so many times. Sure, you've done all 80. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, if I were to open up the thing, like, let me just look for and see some episodes that I don't think we've seen. I don't know if we've watched Snow Tracks together. And I think we've watched The Biggest Present of All. Actually, no, I think we've watched Biggest Present of All at some point. Don't know if... Actually, I think we did. Hiro Helps Out. Being Percy, I don't know if we did. Actually, I think we maybe missed some of the Bash Dash and Ferdinand ones. But in hindsight, there's the terrifying amount that we haven't watched. Actually, as in there's very little, because I think what a piece we have. Oh no. Vincent had a mental breakdown when we did Tall Friend and Another Server. That call was insane. I could see how that episode would do it to reserves. That's fucking fair. I got Nitrogen did 20 instead of 26. They did, and it's unsurprising. Oh shit, the lag. It's unsurprising that they did, considering the fucking work. The work conditions they had. Like, oh my god, could you imagine if they had to pump out another 6 each season? Holy hell. So we did Being Percy on call, unless that was with someone else in Oblivion. Oh my god, oh the lag. Okay, maybe that's a sign that I should be stopping soon. Oh wait, yeah, I've hit 3 hours now anyway, or at least I'm about to. Yeah, maybe we did Being Percy in Oblivion. Oh wait, no, we did do Being Percy, because we had Percy, why did you want to be Gordon? You're Percy. I think. Or maybe I just watched it on my own. At the very least, I mean, I've seen it at some point. I don't know if we've watched it. Cool. Okay. My computer is really fighting for its life. I'm gonna start wrapping up. Hang on. There we go. Oh my god. Holy hell. Okay. And saying the Rain Life cover. Yes. No. It's really good. Yeah. Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Oh, that's not good. Are we still here? Are we okay? I hope we are. Trades usually has this effect on computers. Yeah, definitely does. Hang on. So, let me try catch up. Work conditions? Yeah, Nitrogen had insane work conditions. First of all, we know, like, other stuff they've made. There was a lot of crunch time, and the movies were made really close together. There was a time when Nitrogen, I'm pretty sure, was working on Hero of the Rails Series 13 and 14, like, really, like, back to back. Like, really bad stuff. Anyone remember that weird sequel to Thomas's Tool Friend that the TCC made? No, definitely not. Oh my god. I wonder, is it on the wiki? Have they, like, put on the wiki, like trivia about the, like, timeline of how much, like all the crunch conditions? No, they haven't, I think. Oh, wait, well, they have a controversy section, but no, they don't have anything about the, like, timeline that they used to have on that side. Yeah, yeah, as Hazel said, Hero of the Rails to Series 16 were all done back to back in the span of a year. Only, well, back to back, comma, in the span of a year. Only Blue Mountain Mystery had a decent cycle of 2010 to 12. Yep, awful. Awful. Yeah, yeah, we're about to end. We're about to end stream. Yeah, just catching up with chat. I've never actually been around for the end of one of these. Well, you know, I mean, I don't think you're really missing out too much, but yeah. Oh, OBS? Okay, there we go. OBS took a second there. Okay. Imagine if they gave Diesel the spotlight in Thomas's Tool Friend, he would have been like, sit down! Sit down now! That's what you said, right? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna wrap up, I think. We're gonna wrap up. Thank you all for stopping by. This was good fun. And hey, you know, I actually made progress on the route today. Can you believe it? That's not meant to happen, right? You rule, sit down right now, or else. Yeah, no, this was good. This was good. Thank you all for stopping by. Hey, the music stopped. That was pretty fitting, wasn't it? Wow. Sitting down, good, good. Diesel will be pleased. All right, thank you all. I'll see you all around. Stream fun. Thank you. You all have a good day. Bye. Good night. Farewell. Bye. Bye.